Hi writers! So today we are going to be revising our writing. And we're going to be coming back to a piece we wrote let me start that whole sentence over. We're going to be coming back to a piece that we wrote last week. I wanted to leave a little bit of time between writing and revising so that you can see what you wrote with fresh eyes. So writers often return to their previous writing and think, what's my next step? This is not the same as reading your previous writing and thinking this is all terrible. This is just reading it and thinking, okay, this is my start. Where do I go from here? So there's 4 things we usually watch out for. We check to see if our writing tells the whole story. We check if it's organized or in order. We check if it's focused on one topic. It doesn't wander around too much. And we look if we have included sensory details and or dialogue. So obviously this is talking about fiction or nonfiction narrative writing when you're telling a story. So looking back at this student's 3 examples from last week, I want to think about what her next step might be. So her first one about her life topic, where she talks about her mom. A next step for her is probably to write more and tell the whole story. This looks a little bit short, and I think that she has more to say about this topic. Her writing about the pumpkin picking is also awesome. One thing I was thinking about while I was reading it is I really wish I knew what the characters had said to each other. So her next step could be to add more dialogue, more of the characters talking to each other, so we hear their actual words. And this last one about her weight, I think she really wrote it from the heart, and she really used a lot of sensory details. She used a lot of examples. One thing that I think would make this even stronger is if we organized it. So if she gave this story a beginning, a middle, and an ending, right? So maybe this kind of, you could start with when she's a little younger, when she first started feeling like this was a problem, talk about what it feels like for her now, and then end with some sort of ending quote, because it kind of feels like she just stops in the middle. So again, organization, I think, is what this one could use to be even stronger. And so what you're doing here is a little bit critical in the way that you're reading your writing and thinking, what's my next step? But it's not going back and beating yourself up. It's just thinking, okay, I have all these good things. What else can I do? So again, and here's translations in Spanish if you want to read them, you're going to return to your writing and think, what's my next step? And you have 4 options here. So today what you're going to do is read your writing, choose a next step, and then you're going to go back and add more or revise your writing. So we're looking in week 18. It was the Thursday literacy assignment, and I put some stars here so you'll definitely see it. And you're going to unsubmit it and then revise that writing. When you're done, you can submit it again. So otra vez estamos regresando a la semana 18, aquí en la asignatura Thursday Literacy con las estrellas. Lo vamos a devolver. So tú puedes hacer clic aquí en Unsubmit, revisarlo y después entregarlo de nuevo. All ready? Let's get started.